What role are you applying for? I'm applying for the supply marketing assistant role. Where are you based? I am based in central London. Do you currently or in the near future have any side commitments that take up your time? On weekends, I work at a religious organization. Throughout the week, I promote cars on Facebook Marketplace, and I also take some of my time to come up with different promotional projects that help the company's growth. They don't ask me to do this, but I like to brainstorm different ideas and making them happen. I try to do certain courses online for self-improvement. The last one I did was on Excel. And lastly, we could say that my favorite passion is chess. I play 1 hour every day, and on the weekends, either me or friends or people I have met online do a small friendly championships. Are you available to start working on February 15th? The answer is yes, I would be available. I'm very excited to start on the 15th of February. What do you believe is the difference between working for a startup versus established company, and which one do you like best? In a startup company, you have the opportunity to build the brand and the image from zero, making sure that the company is being perceived the right way. Sometimes established companies begin to have a negative image from the consumer's point of view, or society's opinions change, and for companies that are already established, it can be a bit tricky to adapt to these new perceptions. At established companies, everyone has their specialty, and the organization is already kind of divided into sectors. In a company that is starting up, you have to try and be a specialist at everything. Obviously, people have their own area of expertise. But for example, I would be working in the marketing department. However, I would have to have a certain amount of understanding of the different groups of professionals that Symatia is targeting. This would allow me to be better at persuading them into joining us because I understand how important each of their careers is independently. In startups, you also see the business function from end to end. This means that I would understand the business process more in depth. In established companies, it would take me a bit longer to understand the whole process to the same degree. Which one do I like more? I think startup companies like me more because my very energetic personality may seem a little too overboard for established companies. You kind of need to do a lot of small tasks at the beginning and slowly become more responsible. But I want to take as much responsibility as you will give me and use my skills to help Symatia as much as I can. Why did you apply to work for Symatia? I was so interested and curious into what Symatia does as a company. Being able to learn from professionals I begin my career, it is obviously a great opportunity as well. But most importantly, the role spoke to me at a personal note. When I finished my university degree, my family's business was struggling because it moved from the Latin American market into the US due to political reasons. And the business did not really understand how to approach this new market. And I said, well, I studied this, let me help. Obviously, it was a whole team effort, but this past year we have balanced the finances and the company has a new strategy, and I believe that it's going quite well. And this is what Symatia will do. Will bring academia for improvement, and I will be honored to be part of an organization who focuses on that. What experience do you have that you think is relevant for this position? Academically, I have a business management and marketing degree. I worked as an online public relations assistant, and at the same time, I helped in the administration of the religious organization that I previously mentioned. But from a personal point of view, I have lived in 5 different countries: Venezuela, Canada, Spain, America, and now the UK. I have studied in all of them. This converted me into a very diverse individual who can talk and connect with anybody. I am very persuasive, but not in a scary, unkind manner, more of a welcoming and trusting way. People believe in what I tell them. And I know it may not have a direct connection, but as I mentioned before, my experience in chess makes me the perfect addition for Symatia. It has made me a very strategic person. If a certain approach is not working to bring more people into the company, I'll research and find another way. Sometimes you have a plan on a game of chess and your opponent destroys it, but you can't give up. You need to find another way. What are your 3 most evident defects? Firstly, I'm an overthinker. sometimes too much of a perfectionist. I overthink things way too much, and this can intrude when needing to finish something in time. Secondly, I talk more than I listen, and if I don't listen, I can't learn from my mistakes. And lastly, I am very impatient. I need to finish things fast, and this can make me miss some important factors. Are you willing to give 101% at your job? If so, prove it. I am willing to give 110% at my job. A person who started living alone at the age of 13 can't just relax and enjoy the ride. That person needs to work hard because people have put a lot of trust in them. Allow me to join your team, and I will prove myself to you every second of every day. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope to hear from you soon.